Hey guys, what's up? What's going on, man? I'm live right now with one-on-one with my brother Erock, the Don King of Xbox, man. We're gonna get some stuff cleared up, man, about all this fakery out here in the Xbox community. About people, jumping ship and selling their Xboxes because they hear that Starfield and games like Starfield are going to go to PlayStation, and games like Indiana Jones, and now they're even saying that. Gears of War is going on. I did my early pop up podcast earlier, but I wanted to get my brother Erock's perspective on things because Erock's been out here in the gaming community. Shouts out to the chat. He's been out here in the Xbox gaming community for years. He rocked out with people like Kid Smooth. He rocked out with the Welsh Gamer and amongst others. And he knows what he's talking about, brother, when it comes to Xbox. This is a true Xbox brother. We have a podcast together with our other brothers, and Dea, our first lady of chat, lady of Xbox, the Exile podcast. But I want to get my brother Erock's perspective about everything that's going on out here, guys. About the people out here that claim to be Xbox gamers, right? But when they hear this rhetoric about all this shit that's going on out here, about Phil Spencer he's gonna address people next week. He's gonna address it. He's gonna clear the table, right? But everybody's making videos, making podcasts and stuff like that. And then you got these weak Xbox dudes out here crying and whining. And then there was a dude on Twitter, that I seen, right? On Twitter, he showed a big receipt from GameStop. I'm done. I'm done with Xbox. I sold my Xbox. And you can see where he sold his Xbox. They didn't give him nothing for it. They didn't give him nothing really for his games. Yeah, I'm done with Xbox now that those games are going third party. Xbox is coming third party. So I want my brother Erock's opinion and perspective on what's going on out here in this so-called Xbox gaming community, man. We do bleed green. We are true to Xbox. We are down here Xbox dude. What's up, King James, and what's up, Craig Simmons TV? So this is my brother Erock, man. I want to hear what his thoughts and opinions about Erock, man. Tell everybody where they can find you, man.
You can find me nowhere now. This is the artist formerly
Or
known as
introduce yourself, brother. Yeah.
The artist formerly known as Erock X. Still rocking out with my brothers whenever we do the Unlimited Truth, and whenever Sega Man does. He hasn't done the Outlaws of Xbox yet, since I don't know when. And whenever we do an Exile podcast again,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm still out here, still gaming, and still, watching what goes on in the gaming community.
So, brother
But
E, go
go
ahead,
ahead.
E. Go ahead.
I take it you're talking about all the foolishness, all the articles from IGN, and all of these industry insiders
Yes, sir.
who, last time I checked, are always wrong about everything. IGN and Jez Corden and all of these YouTubers and guys like Dreamcast Guy and guys like Broken Games HD, who told you that the Activision Blizzard deal wasn't going to go through. They swore that it wasn't going to happen. It wasn't good for gaming. And look what happened. They told you that Bethesda wasn't going to sell. And look what happened. Besides being involved with gaming, I'm also a blogger. I'm heavy into the entertainment industry, TV shows, movies, film reviews. I'm a film reviewer, and a pretty damn good one at that. Um, I also follow the wrestling industry. I was going to call it pro wrestling. There is no such thing. It's a television show. And the first thing I've learned being a blogger in the entertainment industry, whether it be sports entertainment or television or movies, is you don't believe any rumors until the studio actually confirms it. Unless Phil Spencer comes out and Satya Nadella comes out and confirms that Xbox is going third party, every last one of you that sold your Xboxes, every last one of you that are flipping and jumping ship, every last one of you that are believing in these yellow journalists. And I think I've explained before what yellow journalism is, Sega Man, but I'll
Mm-hmm.
do it again. Every
Mm-hmm.
last
Please
one of
do.
you guys are fucking fools and fucking idiots. And it's okay to be an idiot. This is a free country. You're free to be an idiot. Just leave me out of it. I don't, I don't want to be made to look foolish with you. And you go ahead and look foolish like you've done for the last 3 years. Did you told us that Xbox is going out of business? Xbox is going third party. Um, It's yellow journalism, Sega man. And what yellow journalism is, it was a phrase, a term started back in the early 20th century. There was a newspaper tycoon called William Randolph Hearst. He owned all the newspapers and radios.
Mm-hmm.
And um, he famously said, if there's no war, I'll make a war. If there's no news, we'll make the news because people will believe whatever they read. And so he started what's called yellow journalism. Yellow journalism is false or not accurate statements made to sell newspapers. In today's time that we live in, the 21st century, yellow journalism is IGN. Yellow journalism is Dreamcast Guy. Yellow journalism is Red Dragon. Oh, Xbox is going third party. There's no reason to have an Xbox anymore. And these yellow journalists are free to operate, Sega Man, without any recompense or any punishment. Like YouTube was quick to punish me over some bullshit, took my channel down.
That's
These
right.
guys are allowed to spread whatever rumors they want as long as it gets them traction, as long as it gets them clicks and views. And that's all it is. Again, has Satya Nadella come out and his board of directors and says, yes, Xbox is going third party? Has Phil Spencer come out and said Xbox is going third party? No. Then the rumors are just that, rumors. But the reason why everybody's feeding into the rumors is because for everybody, Sega man, who hates Xbox, for everybody who wants Xbox to go away and continues to want Xbox to go away, these are the same guys that said for years, for 8 years now, 9 years, Xbox needs to compete. Xbox needs to do better. Xbox needs to get games.
Yes.
Xbox needs to do better. And so Xbox has done better. Xbox has competed. Xbox has competed beyond anybody's wildest expectations. They dominate the news cycle. You can say every day, all day until you're blue in the face that PlayStation is number one. But you can tell who's number one, like the great God damn it, I forget his name, man. The great showstopper said, you can tell
Mm-hmm.
who's number one by whose name is always in people's mouths. Xbox, 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 Xbox.
Yep.
A
All the
day,
time.
a day cannot go by when you're not talking about Xbox. So that tells you who's number one in this gaming industry, right? You cannot
Right.
believe in rumors. You cannot believe in nothing that the corporation has not backed. And again, I ask you Xbox guys to use critical thinking, which y'all don't want to do for some reason, because the Xbox community is easily poked, prodded, and initiated into acting like fucking children by these haters. These haters who they're miserable over at PlayStation, Sega man. All of them. Red Dragon, fucking Broken Games HD,
Mm-hmm.
King Crash. They're all miserable over at PlayStation. And they want you, T Reaper, to be miserable over there with them. And you already are. As prophesied, you already are. And I hate naming names, but Sega Man brought it up, so I'm going to go there. Um, they want you to be miserable over there. They don't want you to be happy. They see that Xbox gamers are happy. Look at what's dominating the news. Avowed, Indiana Jones, Starfield, and they want our games. They've always wanted our games, Sega man, and they hate you because you're happy over here in your ecosystem with your Xbox. You and I don't want a PlayStation. You and I can speak for. I think I can speak for you. Me and you have been there, did that. We've been playing Spider-Man
Facts.
games since 1982, since we were fucking children. We played God of War. The last good God of War was God of War 3. There's nothing over there at PlayStation that entices me as a gamer. If I want to play a good action RPG, I don't need Ghost of Tsushima or The Last Ronin. We have the third party multi-plat Assassin's Creed series, which is better than anything out there. Okay, so Xbox makes us happy, and because we're happy, these people, these journalists, Red Dragon, IGN, Jez Corden, some guys you call friends, they want you to be miserable too, Sega man. And you're not going to make us miserable. You're not going to kill our joy. Xbox is not going third party until it's confirmed by Phil Spencer and Satya Nadella, until it's confirmed that there's a business reason behind it and there's an
Right.
economic reason behind it, an economic reason to share with. I'm going to get raw. You wanted me, so I'm going to get raw. An economic reason to share with the greedy Japs who won't share with us. Nintendo won't share their games. PlayStation will share their precious Spider-Man. So
Mm-hmm.
why would Xbox want to share with them? For money? Xbox doesn't need money. Microsoft is a $3 trillion company last time I checked. Xbox is now worth somewhere around $700 billion. Why would they need to go multi-plat? These are just critical thinking skills that you're supposed to have as a person that's a gamer, but also as a life. Sega Man has a wife, a house. He gets pussy. I have a house. I have a family I take care of. I got heaters to take care of and bills to pay. I don't have time to sit on Twitter and be tweeting motherfuckers about fucking video games. You all have been driven mad by these fucking toys. I'm sorry, Sega Man. I'm sorry. That's what they are. You are grown fucking men in your 40s arguing over toys.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because you want Xbox to be gone. And since Xbox isn't going anywhere, and because they've exceeded everyone's
Uh-huh.
expectations,
Preach,
it's
E.
it's called wish fulfillment. I wish Xbox would go third party. I wish Xbox would go away. It's all I've heard since they've unveiled Indiana Jones. Why can't I play Indiana Jones on PlayStation?
Yep.
Even big YouTubers like John Campea, formerly of AMC Movie Talk, who now all he does is review movies and shill for Disney, one of the biggest Disney shills out there. Well, he stopped his shilling for Disney for 1 hour to talk about Indiana Jones. And all we heard for 45 minutes from him and his castmates was, but I want to play Indiana Jones on PlayStation. Why?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it got to be on Xbox? Like Sega Man has always said, if you want to play our games, which you've told us for 10 years are garbage, you've told us for 10 years that Xbox is trash. Now you want all of our fucking games on your Jap station, right? Well, it's
Right.
not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Maybe Hi-Fi Rush had some pre-existing agreement before it came to Xbox. Maybe there's some pre-existing agreements that Xbox has to honor, like with that game Deathloop. But for the most part, Phil Spencer and Satya Nadella and their team are committed to keeping the Xbox gamer happy, right? So all these rumors, I learned in the entertainment business, and I've done a lot of growing up since I haven't had the erock X channel. I've had a year to reflect on the wasted 7 years of my life arguing with these idiots. It wasn't all a waste. Sega Man and myself started a successful podcast called the Exile Podcast, and it
Yes,
was
sir.
great for a lot of years.
Yep.
But I did let a lot of idiots draw me into stupid arguments over these fucking toys. But one thing I've learned over the last couple of years of being an entertainment blogger and writer, Sega Man 101, is that you don't give rumors any fucking stock until you hear, until I hear from Warner Brothers, or until I hear from MGM, or until I hear from Netflix, or until I hear from Phil Spencer. All they are rumors.
Yep.
Rumors designed to kill your joy because you are hyped for Xbox, you are hyped for Avowed, you are hyped for Indiana Jones, and they don't want you to be excited, Sega Man. So my question to you Xbox gamers, are you going to flip all of a sudden? This is like what, Sega Man, since you and I've been involved in this shit. The 297 rumor of Xbox going
Yeah.
multi-plat
Yeah.
or going out
Yeah.
of business or Xbox is going to sell a business. How long have we heard this shit? And it's
A
never
long
happened.
time.
Xbox
Never
supposed,
happened.
was supposed to go out of business in 2014, 17, 18, 19. What's it going to be? They're supposed to go multi-plat back in 2018. What's it? You guys are never right about anything. So Sega Man, why should I listen to anybody? Why should we even waste our time talking about this? The only reason why I'm here is because my brother Sega Man said, hey, let's talk for about an hour and get your thoughts on this. But for the most part, man, I was getting ready to watch some YouTube videos, man, and watch some reaction videos or watch some Star Trek and get ready to fix lunch for my family.
Right.
Like talking about these toys is the last thing. We're too busy gaming, man. I'm trying to finish up. Cyberpunk. I'm trying to finish up Star Wars and get ready for Hellblade and get ready for all these great games we got coming, man. Because as Sega Man has always said, we're eating good over here. Now I know I just gave you guys a mouthful. Yellow journalism, we're eating good over here. Fact from fiction, don't listen to rumors. Because I tend to want to use my brain more now that I'm getting older and I'm closer to the grave than I've ever been. I like to think shit through, right?
Right.
And until we hear something from Phil Spencer, it's all nothing but rumors and wishful thinking, Sega Man, from these Xbox haters who want you to be miserable with them over there on Jap Station. And that's all I got to say.
And erock, I tell you what, brother, if you look at the chat too, like Zinc and them, like look, like he said, like Jazz and them, he ain't shit, Call ain't shit. All these dudes, Tim Dog, now they're reneging back on what they said about. I think I forgot what it was about. Now they're going back on what they said. Now that Phil's going to come out and address people next week, now they're going back on some shit that they speculated that was going to happen. That's the problem. There's a lot of people that are there's a lot of frauds, bro. There's a lot of frauds in the Xbox gaming community that were never true Xbox gamers. They weren't, man. They weren't. They were PlayStation gamers. I always say that they were PlayStation gamers. Always. You know what I mean? They just wanted to be part of the hype and things like that. Go out and buy an Xbox and try their best, to try and like it, bro. They were never true Xbox gamers, man. In my opinion, bro. We've been out here since 2013 fighting the good fight
Longer
with
than
Xbox,
that,
man.
Longer than that, nigga.
Yeah.
Me 2002 and you probably 2001.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been on Xbox, everybody, since the OG on live. I've been on Xbox for over 20 years. I am heavily invested in Xbox. I've been on Xbox Live for over 20 years, bro. Since the OG Xbox. I've been on here on Xbox for a long time. So your boy Sega, man, erock, all the he bought. We definitely bleed green. We've been out here for a long time, putting up with this shit since 2013 with DRM, TV, Xbox. You can't trade in your games. Just all this crazy stuff that they said about Xbox. And let me tell you guys something. I'm gonna have to regurgitate and say this again. For you guys out there saying Xbox got no games, you sure want the games that we don't have all the time. Isn't that right, E? For a video game system that's failing, erock, that's going out of business, that's
going third party. They're going to fire Phil Spencer when it's the CEO of PlayStation that fucking left with his fucking hat in hand. Like,
right? Yeah.
Why are y'all having Sega Man and Unlimited? Because I heard Unlimited Production. He did a show last week. Why are y'all letting? Yeah, well, Colt Eastwood, all of these guys, the Zinc, they are who they are. Look at their history. Look at their track record of the Zinc, Rain G4. Look at these guys' track record, right? Look at these guys' track record. And if you even remember the erock X channel or the Sega Man channel, look at our track record. That's all. Snooki Jackson said he been with Xbox from day one after Dreamcast. Rain said he been Xbox's Dreamcast. That's true. That's true. That's the spiritual godfather of Xbox. But like just what's going on, Flip Money? Just look at who these guys are. Look at who these guys are, man. I don't care how many followers they got. I don't care how. Oh, erock, you're just a hater. Whatever. I'm not gonna. I may be a hater, but I'm not going to waste my brain cells worrying about dumb shit. To me, these rumors are unsubstantiated dumb shit. Y'all console war is dumb shit. The console war ended when Xbox bought Bethesda and Activision. Y'all just don't want to admit it, and y'all hate this shit. And so y'all having wish fulfillment. I never seen motherfuckers wish it. Y'all wish more than motherfuckers that's in Arabia and found the goddamn genie's lamp and shit. Like I never seen so much wishing. Like I wish Xbox would go third party. There's no reason to buy an Xbox. It's called wish fulfillment, and it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I see no reason why a $700 billion company owned by a $3 trillion company,
right,
should not be in a position to want to crush the competition that don't have their fucking money. I don't see why Xbox should want to go third party and share their games with these fucking Japanese companies who don't want to share their shit. Like it's wish fulfillment at its finest. So to all of these guys who flipped over the last 7 days and sold their Xboxes and flipped and bought PlayStations, bye. I'm not gonna miss you. I don't even know you. How can you miss somebody you ain't know? This is why I stay on Twitter. This is why I stay off of the internet. This is why, in a way, I'm kind of glad that the erock X channel was taken down because I don't have to. I mean, I miss doing the Exile podcast regularly, but like I don't miss being in this gaming community and to co-sign on what Unlimited Production said about why he's tired of the gaming community is look, just take a look. Look around you. A bunch of grown ass men in their 50s and 40s argued about toys. That's what it is. If I was a hot chick, y'all niggas wouldn't get no pussy. Like y'all what y'all sitting here arguing about video game consoles? It's fucking embarrassing, is what
It
it
is.
is. It's fucking embarrassing. And to see these grown ass men, these grown ass yellow journalists, oh, there's no reason to buy an Xbox. Well, don't buy it then. We're not gonna miss you. I'm still gonna enjoy Indiana Jones. I'm still gonna enjoy Hellblade. I'm gonna enjoy all of these games. And it just is what it is. And I know Sega man, everybody in the audience who knew me is saying, man, you're the Don King of Xbox. Why aren't you flipping out? Flip out for what? Why? Flip out. I got other shit going on, man. I got a house. I got people that I gotta take care of. And I got health issues like he bought and everybody else. Why the fuck am I gonna flip out
Yeah.
over a bunch of idiots buzzing like they busy little bees all night, buzzing, bzz, 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 buzzing about fucking rumors. Ryan McCaffrey, all these guys are the zinc. They are who they are. Don't y'all know that? They are who they are. And if it wasn't for Xbox, they wouldn't have anything to talk about. Because it ain't shit going on over at PlayStation. Nobody's talking about The Last of Us remastered. They gave y'all the ninth remaster of the same game I've been playing since 2013. Ain't nobody talking about The Last Ronin. Ain't nobody talking about Spider-Man, which was a fucking woke flop. Ain't nobody talking about any of that shit. Yeah,
That's right.
Kids
Telling
Move,
me.
one, two others Inc. Like, so what is there to talk about? Flip Money by Xbox. That's all there ever is for them to talk about. And that's
Yep.
all they're ever going to talk about until this shit is over with, man. Until fucking Jap Station goes away. That's when the world will be right. When PlayStation goes away. And PlayStation is a lot closer to going away than Xbox is. Xbox is sitting on $700 billion. Um, King James says gaming would be stale if it wasn't for Xbox. Yeah, it would. It would. We need variety.
100%. 100%.
You need Nintendo out there for the children and for the 56 and 60-year-old man children who've been saving Princess Peach for 40 fucking years. You need PlayStation out there for the guys that like their fucking over the shoulder fucking walking simulators. And you need Xbox out there for people who love a great variety of games. And each game console needs to have their own various exclusives to draw you in. And so I think before in the green room, Sega Man said this. Somebody was saying it. Gears of War and Halo were going to go multi-plat. And this is how you know motherfuckers have lost their minds. This is how you know they've lost their minds. Like the day that you see Gears of War and Halo go multi-plat is the day you'll see DC make a good movie again. That'll be the goddamn day. That'll be the day you see Halo go multi-plat is the day that fucking the Grammys actually give out an award for somebody who put out good music. Like you're not going to fucking see it, so stop wishing on it. But I get it, I get it, I get it. Xbox has exceeded your expectations. They bought Activision, which I remember Dreamcast guy saying this. He was fucking plucking his pimples in his acne. Oh, the Activision deal isn't gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. You guys have been wrong about everything. Kiss Move, Broken Games HD, Red Dragon, Randall L. Thor, all these guys, Jess Core, y'all been wrong about everything. So why should I listen to it? Microboxer X, my brother from across the pond, I miss
What's
you,
up,
brother.
brother? We
I miss
miss you, man.
you. Why should we take anything these guys, Dustin Legary, why should we take any of these guys seriously? The guy you should have took seriously was erock X, because I never lied to you. I never, I may have brandished a firearm every once in a while, but there was some truth in that.
Right.
Y'all should, okay, well, this nigga's real. Instead of being this fakester, this fraudster fire boss, what's up, fire boss, out here spreading bullshit and spreading yellow journalism. If you don't know what it is, I explained it earlier. Flip back about 20 minutes. Yellow journalism. These guys live off of this. These guys, they thrive off of this. And like Unlimited Production, and now like Mr. 100, I choose not to partake. Y'all not going to kill my joy. I'm looking forward to Hellblade. I'm looking forward to Indiana Jones. I'm looking forward to Avowed. I'm looking forward to WWE 2K24 and all their various rip-off editions because I like wrestling. I'm not. you're not going to kill my joy, so you might as well stop. But you did kill somebody's joy. Sega Man's telling me y'all killed T Reaper's joy. And look, man, if T Reaper wanted to buy a PlayStation, then good on him. Man, good on him. I always loved T Reaper. But man, you bought a PlayStation, man. Don't kind of be throwing shade at the Xbox family who took care of you for years, bro. Not cool, not good form, brother. If I heard right from what Sega Man just told me, not good form, bro. But it's so much crazy. If men concentrated on getting pussy more than they did these stupid fucking toys and dumb shit, this would be a perfect world. This would be a great world. Twitter be the fuck out of business. If instead of going to Twitter and typing shit, niggas actually went out and tried to get some pussy, like Fireballs and you did, and Microboxer X. Microboxer X got a wife and a family. He don't have time to be commiserating on Twitter about this dumb shit, But I digress, man. Again, Sega man, I don't place no stock in rumors. Um, I don't know what Phil Spencer needs to address next week, but I mean, I'm interested in hearing what he has to say. Like, I don't see why this fucking executive of a multinational, multi-billion-dollar company has to be accountable to a bunch of lunatics.
Yeah.
I would just say in a quick one sentence, the rumors aren't true. Please go out and get some air, touch some grass. Like, my God, have any of you even kissed a girl? But be honest, you can tell me in the comments. Like what? I just don't understand, Sega man.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. You like the chat's on fire, man. Like Zinc is really on fire, man. I'm glad Zinc is will always Zinc is always real about everything. He don't care. He says names, bro. He does not give a shit, bro. And I don't either. We don't over here, man. You're gonna get the real raw truth over here about how we think. We don't sugarcoat nothing. If you
Nope.
don't like it, that's too bad. You have to bounce then because we're real over here. We're not scripted. We're not scripted at all. We go on real rawness over here because we're true diehard Xbox dudes, man. And nothing's going to change that. Doesn't matter what you say about PlayStation. It doesn't matter what PlayStation is doing. Look what they got coming out now. What they got coming out? Is it the
What are
Last
they
of
doing?
Us? What's that game come out? Death
Oh,
Stranding 2 or some bullshit? That they're
yeah,
saying, oh yeah, this game's going to be better than Hellblade and all this other stuff. You haven't seen the game. You haven't really played the game. Like stuff like that. They always got to have something to say to try to, be negative about Xbox. And then what the flip side of that is they say all this stuff about Xbox. Xbox is dead. The X bone. Xbox is dying. Xbox, like you said earlier, it's going third party, but yet you're
yeah,
crying and whining because Starfield ain't on PlayStation. It can't even run on PlayStation
let, let,
5,
let
bro.
me ask you a question. Y'all been saying Xbox has been dead since 2013. What fucking year is this? Because
Right.
what year is this? Right? Y'all said Xbox was dead when they was about to buy Bethesda. Y'all said Xbox was dead when they bought the Activision, right? Was Xbox dead when all y'all was crying about? Oh, I want to play Indiana Jones on PlayStation. Do you see? Do you see what a ridiculous waste of time your lives are?
I guess
Do
they
you see?
don't need.
Do you see what a ridiculous waste of time your fucking life is? If this is all, and listen, I'm not going to sit here and be a goddamn hypocrite. I ran the Erock's X channel for 7 years and
Right.
wasted years of my life, Sega man. No, the last 3 years of it wasn't a waste because I met you. Um, um, 7 years ago, I met Hebot. I met Unlimited Production. I met Other Zinc. I met FaZe. I met some great fucking guys, man. Fireballs. So that wasn't a waste. That
Fireboss,
wasn't.
yeah.
But think of all the time I wasted arguing with these idiots in the comment section about toys. Think about how embarrassing it would have been if my girlfriend had saw that shit.
Mm-hmm.
How how would I have explained that shit to her? How would I have bartered for some pussy that night if she'd have seen the Erock X channel? How would I explain that shit that a 48-year-old, 47-year-old, 50-year-old dude was in a comment section arguing with dudes about fucking video games? How do you quantify arguing with, I have nothing against Oh No, it's Alex. I think he's entertaining in spurts. How do you quantify arguing with this dude because you proved him wrong about a statement he made about Xbox gamers not giving a shit about Bethesda. When we've been playing Bethesda games since 2006, you showed him the
That's
proof,
right. Damn
and
straight.
he wanted to move the fucking goalpost. How do you quantify arguing with a dude like
Damn
that?
straight. Yeah.
How do you quantify me and Sega Man arguing with this fucking hillbilly fucking redneck lunatic with fucking cum stains on his keyboard and Cheeto stains around his lip named Oh So Real? How do you quantify us? No, real rap, Tone. How do you
Yeah, yeah.
quantify me, you, and he about taking the time out of our fucking day to argue with this fucking inbred moron? How do you quantify me and you
Oh,
going to war with that kid video game lover? You can't
oh,
quantify it.
and
All you can,
He's back. He is back. Look, we did the podcast with Unlimited, Brother Unlimited, the other
Mhm,
day, and about these games, like supposedly going to PlayStation. Who pops
mhm.
up in there? Oh no, it's so real. Never. He's been gone for so long. He's been gone for so long, and he pops up in Brother Unlimited Productions chat. I'm like, what the hell? Where you been, dude? He just pops up in there. He's been gone for so long, and all of a sudden he's coming in there saying, "Yeah, Xbox guys are crying now. Xbox guys is crying now." And he's been gone for how long now? And all of a sudden all this stuff is going on about these rumors about third party, Phil having to explain stuff, and they're making memes about Phil, and they're getting on Phil. All of a sudden, dude, he's in Brother Unlimited's chat, bro.
What's going on, Retro Fusion Gaming?
What's up, bro? Shang G. What's up, man? Hey, man, thank you for coming and rocking out with me and E-Rock. I wanted to get E-Rock's look when we and E do the podcast, man, or when E's on any of our podcasts, when he bought Unlimited Zinc and all of us, man, you're gonna get it raw and real here, dude. There's no holding back on this channel. I mean, maybe everybody else does that, but not on this channel, man. We're gonna tell you how it is. I like my brothers to be real about their thoughts and opinions, not holding nothing back. And like E-Rock said, we've been putting up with this shit for so goddamn long, and they will not stop at nothing to just keep trying to find different types of ways to try to destroy Xbox. It's not going anywhere. Their new
Oh,
Xbox will be out in 2027.
they like fucking they like Jay-Z and Nas. Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop. Like,
Yeah,
God damn,
right?
baby, take a break.
Yeah.
Other thing says E-Rock, and my girl can't handle me arguing video games. She can get the fuck out. The same go. Well, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but like guys like these guys on Twitter, Zing and So Real, they take it. You know what I'm talking about, other Zing. They take it to a point of craziness. They take it to a point. It's one thing to be a fan of some shit, you know.
Yeah.
It's one thing to dress yourself up as a hog and be in the Washington Redskins audience cheering on your team. It's one thing to put a piece of cheese on your head and go to a Green Bay Packers game. It's another thing to be on Twitter till 3 in the morning arguing about video games. There's another thing. Yeah, Microboxer X said, you got to draw a thin line, other Zig, between being a fan of something and being a goddamn lunatic.
Right.
Microboxer X says gamers getting their knickers in a twist over a rumor which started from a media nobody that nobody heard of. And exactly, you don't believe any rumors that Microsoft confirms anything,
Right.
and you'd use common sense. Microsoft didn't buy Activision and buy Bethesda so they could share all of their games with Sony and with Nintendo, these stodgy, greedy Japanese companies who don't want to share. It's just common sense. But again, Microboxer X, it's wish fulfillment, dude. They want Xbox to be gone by any means necessary.
So
And so
bad.
this feeds into a narrative for them. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel good. It makes them feel good. Like, damn, when did you become Dr. Phil and the voice of reason? Man, because I got real shit going on. Bills, fucking health, and my family and my house. I don't have energy to devote to stupidity. Retrofusion says my girl finds it hilarious. I make fanboys mad at my videos. She's all for it. Well, that's good, man. That's good. That's a good thing. Hey, listen, I'm not saying that girls shouldn't fuck with gamers. I'm just saying that girls shouldn't give time to lunatics. Retrofusion. And that some of these guys' behavior, including mine's back in the day, is just fucking embarrassing. It's just fucking embarrassing. I mean, I used to have fun making those videos trolling PlayStation guys, but then I realized just how stupid it all was. And then I was getting up there in age, man. It's time to find something else to do. Me and Tony will be. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm getting
No,
like
go
Tuck.
ahead. No, that's all right. They
Tuck.
know.
He don't give a fuck
They
about
know.
secret identities.
They
We'll be
know.
collecting. We'll be collecting Social Security soon, man.
Mm-hmm.
Fireball said the dude that started this bullshit was a Nintendo fanboy. See, if as Fireball knows, because him, Retrofusion, others Inc., these are the only guys who use critical thinking. Of Rain, G4, these guys use critical thinking. You can't believe these rumors that are started by these websites and these bullshits, and you can't believe it. Some shit you can believe. Some shit you can believe. Like there was a site called 4chan, and 4chan got all these leaks a couple of years ago about Star Wars, the Force Awakens, and they were right because somebody had seen the movie and leaked it at an early preview. They were right about Ghostbusters 2016 being a piece of shit because somebody had seen the early preview and leaked it. That's different. Unless somebody was there at a board meeting with Microsoft and heard them say, we're going third party, goddammit, and there's nothing that Sega Man can do about it. Okay then, you got us. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What did you win though? You've won nothing. Well, we got our games plus PlayStation games too. Well, guess what? If Phil Spencer and them is that fucking stupid, then they deserve to go out of business. But guess what? You don't go out of business if you're, I repeat, in the black, not in the red. If you have games that are continually bringing in profit, and you are a $700 billion company that are owned by a $3 trillion company. Microsoft is in that rarefied air with Apple and Netflix. And Sega, man, people hate that shit. They hate it. So they want Xbox to fail by any means necessary. This is, if you're an Xbox fan, this is the hatred that you have drawn out of these guys. The way that a doctor would draw fucking venom or poison out of a wound.
Yep.
Ever since PlayStation 3 got its ass kicked by Xbox 360, them
That's right.
motherfuckers they have been holding a
That's
grudge,
right.
and it's a war that they started. They did it to themselves. Oh, when PlayStation 3 comes out, it's going to be the end of Xbox 360. Oh, the cell processor is the best. Y'all did this to yourselves, and you're still fighting this war. You're still fighting this war uh, uh, over a decade later. No, decades later.
Yep.
Like what? What? God damn it, man! Couldn't you have found a cure for cancer, or fucking found a way for people to not lose their remote controls, or built a sticky glue for mice that your cat don't get stuck on, or couldn't y'all figure something out? Look a crap gamer, man. Look a crap gamer. This nigga has wasted 8 years of his life, Sega Man, in a useless war with Xbox. And
Yep, he did.
Xbox. Look at Red Dragon. This nigga has wasted 8 years of his fucking life. Well, Xbox sucks. Xbox is trash. Xbox is done for. And here these motherfuckers, every time you hear from Xbox, they quarterlies. We made another $3 billion this quarter. Microsoft is now worth $3 trillion. Xbox just bought Activision Blizzard. Like,
Yep.
God, ugh. I'm getting a headache just thinking about this shit, man. Because my brain is trying to process the fact that within an hour I got to figure out what me and my family are going to have for lunch. But it's also trying to figure out what goes on in this gaming industry that makes y'all like this about these fucking toys. I know one thing. I know one thing. I'm right near this school called the University of Pennsylvania, and if a couple of hot white bitches come knocking on my door wanting to come in and do a survey, I'm hiding my Xbox. I don't want these motherfuckers to know that I game at all. I'm sorry. Pussy overrides these fucking video games every day. Fireboss, I just can't do it. These guys are fucking crazy. They're lunatics. The fact that y'all in an entire industry fed into this shit, and this is all that's been talked about all week. This is all that's been in the news. Is this nonsense? It just shows you how far gamers have fallen from common sense and reason. It just shows you what these guys are, where their brains are at, man.
Hey, erock, and then you see too with these big YouTubers, there's some hope for Xbox yet. You know what I
Oh,
mean? Stupid stuff like that, and you know people are going to click on it because they're that damn weak. Like it's over for Xbox and stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's hope for Xbox yet. You know, stupid stuff like that, man. I just laugh at it, E. I laugh at it, man. They're coming out with all this stuff. They don't know nothing until you hear it from Phil Spencer, Sarah Bond, the bigwigs over at Microsoft in the gaming division about anything. Then you believe it. But even when Phil says something, everybody he'll come out and say something, E, because you know what's going to happen next week, E. We already know because we've been through this for so long. It doesn't matter what Phil Spencer says next week, E. They're going to critique it. They're going to mix it up and they're going to twist his words around. That's all they do, no matter what Phil Spencer says, man. That's exactly what they're going to do. When he comes out next week, you'll see he's going to do his best to explain what's going on, things like that. Like the board has the end all, be all, say all. The board has whatever they say goes. It's period. You know what I mean? But I guarantee you, when he comes out, E, and he addresses this situation, they're going to twist his words up and they're going to find some kind of way to still try to destroy and tarnish the Xbox brand and name, bro. I guarantee you that's what they're gonna do.
Damn,
You know what I
Xbox
mean?
all in. Xbox all in paints a bleak picture. He says we ain't getting that Social Security, bro. They moved that age requirement to 70. Man, I'll be dead by then. Fuck that shit. I might have to break my leg and collect
Sega forever, yeah.
find some kind of way to break my leg and collect fucking something. God damn.
Mm-hmm. You look at that, E. You believe that people like remember back in the day, E, back in 2013. Remember back in the day, like people they're really getting on Tim Dog and all them dudes and stuff like that, man. Like they're and then there's people trying to
Hold
uh,
on. Let me address this guy.
cover for him,
Yeah.
different things like that.
Sega, this guy OMFM says, do you guys typically hate the people that disagree or say negative things about Xbox? It just seems like it, in my opinion. Well, that's your opinion.
I see.
I don't hate people that listen. OMFM. I don't hate people that disagree or say negative things about Xbox because I don't have the time to fucking waste on any of those people. It's just I don't know how old you are or how long you've been in this gaming streets, but for fucking 9 years, for 10 years, these motherfuckers have been on a campaign to discredit Xbox, talk shit about Xbox. After a while, you get tired of shit, dude. I know you can't understand it. After a while, you get tired of shit. Like, I didn't ask to be here this morning. Sega Man called me. I wasn't, no offense, Sega Man. I wasn't going to address any.
Sorry.
I wasn't going to address any of this fucking shit. OMFM. Y'all woke me up with this shit. So I blame you, motherfucker. You woke me up with this shit. Xbox is going third party. Xbox. If you don't want me to talk about shit, then don't wake me up with dumb shit. Wake me up with some good shit. Yo, erock, I just cashed out you $90. erock, I just gifted you WWE 2K24. If you wake me up with some dumb shit, we're going to address the dumb shit. Okay?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
We don't hate these folks that are negative about Xbox, but it comes a time you call shit out for what it is. How come these same motherfuckers don't ever address anything about Nintendo?
Right.
Nintendo putting out the same games decade after decade.
Or PlayStation.
Since fucking Ronald Reagan was in fucking office. Check me if I'm wrong. How come y'all don't address PlayStation and the shit they do, charging $70 for games? Why is it every other day Xbox? So you can't be mad at me and Sega Man for addressing this shit. Be mad at these motherfuckers for coming up with dumb shit every fucking day. Every day of the week, 24 hours a day, 24/7. These motherfuckers don't sleep. Like, go out and touch some goddamn grass, people. It's just fucking video games. And I know y'all hate this, all y'all, everybody in the chat. They're toys. I know y'all, they're toys. They're expensive fucking toys. You know what I primarily use my Xbox for when I'm not gaming? I watch TV on it because it's the all-in-one game system. That's why they call it the last one Xbox One. And that big fat dumb motherfucker Rich Review Tech didn't get it. I don't understand the name. What, do we have to explain it for you like we in fucking third grade math? If you got 4 cookies and I'll give you another 4 cookies, how many cookies is that? Rich, I don't understand. We got to explain shit for y'all motherfuckers? It's the all-in-one gaming console because Xbox wanted to make what's called a set-top box. They wanted your Xbox to be your cable box, your television box, everything, and that's what it is. So I mostly watch TV on my Xbox when I'm not gaming. Sometimes I take a break from gaming. But yeah, exactly. Other Zinc said OMFM. No, we just don't like people that ain't shit like Paul Tassi. It's just, it's just guys, Paul Tassi. Oh, get a fucking life. Get a life.
Do something.
Yeah, like Rangy Force. They act like they're Xbox gatekeepers. Like, yo, man, it's just golly. And then you want to get me. You want to get me in the mix. Or they all hate every nigga. I was asleep this morning, motherfucker. OMFM, I don't even know. I was asleep an hour ago, nigga. The fuck is you talking about? I didn't. Yeah, I don't respond to dumb shit like this no more because, quite frankly, it's a waste of my brain cells to address. Oh, did you hear Xbox is going third party? Yeah. Well, when that happens, maybe DC will make a good movie, or maybe Marvel will make a good movie, or maybe maybe the right guy will actually be president, or maybe fucking the Grammys will actually give out awards for good music. You know what I mean? Y'all got other shit to worry about other than fucking these video games. It's 2 wars going on. People are homeless in the street. There's goddamn poverty. That no talent hack Taylor Swift won 1,000 awards at the Grammys. Y'all got other things to worry about than fucking Xbox. Give me a fucking break.
And erock, you know what? Another thing. No, I'm not really getting on this dude, but he doesn't. I don't know if he really understands or whatever. But Xbox guys that have channels, do videos, and do podcasts ain't allowed to have no opinions. We always get something like, "Why are you guys always negative about this or that?" But why don't you guys take that same energy and go over to PlayStation and centric channels and tell them the same thing? Why do you always have negativity about Xbox?
Take that energy to Randall
things like that. Right.
Take the energy to Red Dragon. Take the energy to the Dreamcast guy. Y'all never do. Y'all come to us. What Sega Man got? 600 subscribers? Y'all come to his channel. Go to them niggas who got fucking 20,000 and 200,000, whatever Red Dragon got. Go to their channels and ask them why they always talking shit about Xbox. Why would you come here to Sega Man's lowly channel and ask him why? Come on, man. This
is what I mean. They always come over to our channels and always ask us about it. If you pay attention, bruh, if you're a true gamer out here, then you know why we do this, all right? If you've been with Xbox, or you like Xbox, or you know about the Xbox hate and different things that's been going on for years, then you would know why. You would know why we do this, dude. I mean, it's your opinion, and I respect your opinion, all right? I mean, you're not being, you're not being like, you're not wilding out here, like being stupid or anything like that, because I would just block you and you be out of here, and then you just be a thought. You know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying about your opinion, but take that same energy over to where PlayStation is and tell them about that, because that's all they do. All PlayStation does, bro, they don't even play their games, right? All they do is talk about Xbox. They're not talking about the games they got coming out. They're not talking about what games they've been playing. Their podcasts are not even positive. What is it about? Xbox. It's about Xbox and Xbox this and Xbox that. That's all they talk about is negative stuff about Xbox. They're not even on their system playing. They're playing Twitter, bro. They're playing Instagram, bro. They're not playing their games. If you knew that, you wouldn't be here saying stuff like that, because that's all they do. They play Twitter. They play Instagram. That's all they do. They don't even play their video game systems. Me, erock, Hebot, Zinc, all of us, Rain, G4, all of us, we play games. We're playing games all the time. We're always online playing video games. If we're not doing that, like erock said, we're on media. We're watching YouTube, or we're maybe watching Tubi, or watching a movie. But we play video games. We got video games to talk about. They don't. So what do they result to? I wish Starfield was on PlayStation. And you know what one dude said, E? One dude said, I think it was in Unlimited podcast we did. Hellblade 2 deserves to be on PlayStation 5. Are you for real right now? After what they did over there, they didn't do nothing for them over there. And then Xbox took them under their wing, and look where they are at right now. But you're saying that Hellblade 2 Senua's Saga deserves to be on PlayStation? No, it doesn't. It does not deserve to be on PlayStation. It does not.
Hey, and one thing, Retrofusion Gaming says, I'm playing more PlayStation games on my channel than the PlayStation channels do. That's a fact, because they don't play games. And PlayStation is PlayStation is his last choice for games. And I respect that,
I
Retrofusion.
respect that too. I respect that too.
If you're a PlayStation gamer that's not involved in this dumb console war, we respect that because we respect guys to play all games. It's just we respect your right to own a PlayStation as long as you respect our right to just be rock out with Xbox. And we all cool, man. It's all gaming, man. And,
Yep.
and, and I respect you for that, Retrofusion. Rain G Force said that if these rumors is true, the rumor is also true that Flip Money will be operating a fucking a Dollar Tree inside Microsoft's headquarters. Could you imagine the executives of fucking Activision walking into fucking Microsoft and going to the Dollar Tree and seeing Flip Money's black ass? Hurry, hurry up and buy, man. That'd be crazy as shit. That
Yeah,
I'd pay
right.
I'd pay
Right.
$1,000 to see that. But anyway, man, yeah, all of this shit is just I've seen the craziness because I'm still in the Exile podcast chat. I've seen all the craziness. I can't take anything with more than a grain of salt, man.
All the hate. And I always try to sometimes be thinking if I'm by myself or I'm out somewhere. And I always think sometimes in my mind, I'm like, why? Because we're real gamers and true gamers out here. And plus, I'm a collector. I've been into this for a long time. I'm thinking, why are these people like really like this? And I agree with you, E. And I've said this for a long time. Back in the day when I worked at GameStop, when the 360 was whipping PlayStation 3's ass, was whipping her ass with switches outside. You know them switches your grandma's? You've been bad.
Uh-huh,
Go get them
uh-huh,
switches. And don't you bring back them little ones. You better bring back a nice decent ones, or I'm gonna go out there and get them. Or I'm gonna
uh-huh.
go out there and get them. Since they've been whipping their ass with switches, all right, they've been this way, just like you said back in those days. And now that when it flipped in 2013, right? And every company makes mistakes, right? Every company makes mistakes, but in my opinion, I was seeing the future of gaming. I was seeing what
Hell
Microsoft
yeah.
was trying to do. I was, but people thought it was a mistake. Oh man, they don't got no games. They're just talking about TV, man. DRM, you can't trade in your games, and they're putting this camera in there we don't want. And then that's when PlayStation went, took the camera out, and then lowered the price of the PlayStation 4, and they got a one up. They got a one up on Xbox, and that's where that hate, that real hatred of hate started, and that was their revenge from the PlayStation 3 getting their ass whipped with
Yep.
switches with the Xbox 360.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
I know
Me?
because I was in that ecosystem. I worked at that time. I worked at everybody and their mother was getting 360s. I worked at that time. And a dude asked me real quick, E, because we got to go. E got to go. He got to cook lunch for his family and stuff. But when I was there, E, I had a guy come up to me. He said, I want to get a newer game system. No, you guys have an Xbox 360 in here. I know it's popular, but there's also a Sony PlayStation 3. Now, I grew up
You,
with like playing PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. But now that
you
these
did your,
systems,
you
huh?
did your job. You did your
Yeah,
job as a GameStop
right.
employee.
And he asked me, E, he asked me real quick. He said, what is the better console choice as an employee? I didn't tell him my personal. I told him if you want to play and experience online gaming and play multiplayer games, the best console for you, in my opinion, for you to pick up would be the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 have more online games to play than the PlayStation 3. If you want a story-driven, I didn't say one and done, but if you want like just to just play regular video games where you don't want to play with anybody, you just want to play story-driven games or play single-player games, just
Uh-huh.
single player, get a PlayStation 3. I think that would fit what you would like to play if you're into those type of games. I told him the truth. I didn't come out and just say any old thing. I just told him there's your choices. If you want an online system that has great multiplayer where you can play with your friends all around the world or people all around the world, it's Xbox 360. But if you're into story-driven games, single player games, one and done games, the game system I think that would be good for you would be the PlayStation 3. You know, so he actually ended up buying an Xbox 360. That's a true story, man. I told him the truth. I did not try to sugarcoat. Oh, PlayStation 3 is garbage and this and that. It looks like a goddamn George Foreman grill. It's garbage. It sucks. I didn't do none of that. I just told him the truth, E. I told him the truth, man.
You did your job.
Right.
Hey, before we go, man, you can or you can't if you don't want to, man. If you don't want to
No,
talk
what?
about it, you don't have
What?
to. Can
What?
we address? Can you address the situation that happened between you and one of your former podcast members? Because it's really disturbing, man. Because y'all had a podcast together.
Right. Well, I'm going to do this for I'm going to do this for my brother erock, because erock did not know about this, guys. Everybody in chat, you guys knew about this, okay? You guys knew about this. You knew what happened, and then me and Dea actually, because I tell you guys the truth. I tell you everything the truth. I don't sugarcoat nothing. After the podcast ended, I talked to Dea about some things. She's like, just, if he wants to be there and do that, don't be too hard. Just let him go ahead on and do what he got to do. Okay, so what happened is he kept sending me requests. Send me a link, please send me a link, please send me a link. And I wasn't going to send T Reaper a link because I knew what he was going to do, because he did it to my brother Sega Forever on his channel. All he kept talking about when brothers Sega Forever would try to talk about Xbox and things that are going on with Xbox and Xbox games, kept bringing up PlayStation. Oh, I beat this. I have this many hours in this and that, and Spider-Man and this and that, and God of War and all this. And that's fine. If you're happy with doing that and explaining that one time, okay, that's fine. Okay, but don't keep saying it over and over and over and over and over again, because then to me, you're starting to troll. You're starting to change, right? Because the way you were acting on my Facebook, he kept sending me pictures and screenshots, and I still have it on my phone. I have evidence that he kept sending me screenshots of Spider-Man and God of War, and I'm like, why is T Reaper keep sending me this stuff? I already know that he got a good game score on it. Great, good for T Reaper, but he keeps doing it, right? He keeps doing it. So when he came on the show, all right, he wanted to come on, and I told him, when you come in here, man, when you guys said, don't come in here talking about God of War, dude, and Spider-Man, because this is an Xbox-centric channel. And that's when he said, oh, did I pinch a nerve or this and that? I said, you didn't pinch nothing, dude, but you're not going to come on my channel that I created, that I had out for a long time, it's an Xbox-centric channel, and keep talking about PlayStation and how great it is for you and all that.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
I
It's like
already know that. I
yeah,
already know that.
it's like coming on it's like back in the day if you came on a UFC podcast and you come on there talking about Strike Force. Like, nigga, this the wrong podcast for that. I
Right.
understand. Go ahead.
And I told him, I said, T, you've been out here with us since 2013. At one time, you even had your own podcast that you did with Tuckmaster, because that's when I know that because I used to watch all these different channels back then, 100 different people, stuff like that.
You've been the main dude throwing TV for a bone since the Exile podcast.
Right.
Closed
Right.
shop. You've been the main one. Y'all was the outlaws of Xbox, right?
Right. And now it changed it, and it's only Xbox podcast now. That's what it's going to stay. I'm not changing no more. It's only Xbox only podcast. So I told him, I said, you've been out here with the team for so many years, but all of a sudden you're flipping the script now, and you're acting this way. Look, dude,
he pulled the Iron Wolf.
Right? Yeah. You know what? I told him. I gave him facts. Look, Brother Unlimited Productions got a PlayStation 5. He ain't out there doing that.
Never.
You see what I'm saying? He's not out there acting like that.
He had one longer.
Right. And he ain't out there doing that. So if you like it, that's fine. If you like the PlayStation 5 that your dad bought you and you're enjoying it, that's fine. Okay. But do not come on my channel and try to tell me what you think you're going to do on my channel, because you're not going to do that. You'll bounce. Okay. I have nothing against T Reaper, guys. Everybody in the chat, I have nothing against him. I don't wish him any ill will or nothing. If you want to do you and play and be a PlayStation fan, fine. But you're not going to come on my channel and keep talking about how many hours you got in God of War and what you did in there and how many things you're trying to find. And, in Spider-Man, turned into an ice cube and melt and coming back and hit somebody in the chin. I mean, I don't have time to hear all that, dude.
What's worse is you said he tried to bang Xbox on the way out. Didn't you?
Yeah, right.
Didn't you say you were saying Xbox all they good for multiplayer or some shit? Like,
well, what he did was in the chat. He's talking to my chat. Yeah, Xbox is only good for two games: Halo and Call of Duty. Only Xbox. That's the only thing Xbox is good for. And
Those are, with all due respect, Sega man, and with all due respect to T Reaper, if he was here, I say, because me and T Reaper known each other for a long time.
right,
We known each other probably since 2015, and he know I keep it real. Well, I've kept it real with him before. Like
yeah,
nigga, those are the only 2 games you played. That's your fault.
right.
That's your
And then
that's your fault you didn't play Psychonauts. It's your fault you didn't play fucking Quantum Break. It's your fault you didn't play Recore. It's your fault you
right,
didn't play Sunset Overdrive. It's your fault you didn't play fucking goddamn it Hi-Fi Rush. That's on you, nigga. That's you didn't see the brilliance of Forza Horizon 4, still one of the greatest racing games ever. Like that's on you, nigga.
right,
The only shit you play is fucking Halo. I can't help you there, bro. I can't, So how do you even have that conversation if all this nigga played was fucking Halo?
right. And he was playing COD with our brother Sega Forever, and you can't look. See, let me try to say this without trying to be mean, bro. You're not
Yo, man,
to
this your
me,
podcast. Be mean, nigga. Be mean. This your podcast.
yeah. To me, man. To me, man. You're not a true gamer of Xbox, bro. Okay, if you're only playing. In my opinion, if you're only playing 2 games, that's fine on your Xbox. You can do whatever you want. You buy whatever you want. It's your money. You do whatever you want. Okay, but you are not, in my opinion, a true Xbox gamer, man, if you just play 2 games on Xbox. Because there's a lot more games and variety on Xbox than there ever was on PlayStation. Okay? With Ultimate Game Pass, with all the games that they got out coming out with Bethesda, ZeniMax, with Activision Blizzard, there is a lot more choices of games that you can play on Ultimate Game Pass with all the great indie games, which he was calling garbage. Okay, you cannot call indie games garbage, brother, if you do not play the games. If you see people playing the games, or you go on YouTube and you see people playing indie games, all right, you can't just come out and just say it's garbage. In order for you to really have your opinion on a video game is if you play it. You can't say that it's garbage because somebody else says that it's garbage. You didn't experience the game. You did not play the game. All right. If you come out and tell me, well, I did play this game, an indie game like Hi-Fi, or I played Hi-Fi Rush, or I played an indie game like Cuphead or whatever, and say it's garbage, then that's garbage to you. Then I can appreciate your opinion. I don't have to agree with you that it's garbage, but it's your opinion, right? But you can't just come out and say that the Xbox is only good for 2 games because you're wrong. You made yourself look dumb live on the podcast when you said that, okay? Because you're dead wrong on that. A lot of the brothers and gaming Xbox gaming girls out here, women, are going to disagree with you on that, man, because it's not true. It's not true at all.
Well, let me put it to you like this, man. And I'm gonna become a villain right now, but I've always been the villain. Y'all know that about me. I've always been the villain. But I've been the most truest Xbox dude on these streets. And here we go. We got a dickhead in the comment section. Y'all Xbox dudes broken. Xbox is dead. Shit is funny. Seeing all y'all tear each other apart. I got my popcorn ready. This is some. Well, since you got your popcorn ready, did you have your popcorn ready when Jim Ryan left? You should have had your popcorn ready when y'all motherfuckers couldn't get up the money to buy fucking Activision. Did you have your popcorn ready when Spider-Man got woke? Or maybe you had your Jiffy Pop ready when Sony said they was giving y'all another fucking remaster. So do me a favor, Ghost of New Orleans, keep that popcorn warm. Cause y'all got more fails. Did you have that popcorn ready, my nigga?
He's the spook that's set by the door.
Did you have your popcorn ready when foreclosure failed last year? So keep that popcorn ready, dog. Keep that popcorn ready because it's niggas like you that y'all the main ones coming to Xbox podcasts. Y'all the main niggas be on Twitter. Y'all the main niggas be in Xbox fucking chats. You ain't never seen one of us on a PlayStation podcast, and you ain't going to because what the fuck? The winners don't have to fucking commiserate with the losers. And so you keep on believing that all the rumors is true. And next week or the week after that, you'll have something else to talk about. But as far as Xbox gamers tearing each other apart, ain't nobody tearing each other the fuck apart.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. What is he talking about?
Look, my nigga, I didn't even know what the fuck was going on until last week. This is how far I am removed from niggas like you, Ghost of New Orleans, and y'all fucking foolishness. I'm so far removed from it. I'm like a motherfucking expatriate from this shit. But fuck that nigga. Getting back to T Reaper. T Reaper, listen, man. I wish you the best of luck. I hope you enjoy your PlayStation because I don't hate a motherfucker for the console they own. I hate a motherfucker for the content of their character and what comes out of their mouth, right?
Right.
And I'm just saying, from what I hear from Sega, man, it sounded to me like you dissing the Xbox community on the way out. I'm gonna tell you one thing: Crap Gamer did that shit, and look how that shit played out, right? Iron Wolf did that shit, and look how that shit played out. Next Gen 720 did that shit, and look how that shit played out. They all came wanting to crawl back, come back to the community, and couldn't come back. You're gonna find that it's very lonely over there in the PlayStation. Helldivers about to drop. Nigga, what the fuck is Helldivers? What the fuck are you talking about? Hey, Sega man, get him the fuck out of here, okay? Get him out of here.
He was gone. He was gone 2 minutes ago. He's gone.
You going? What the fuck is Helldivers? You're gonna find that it's very lonely over there, T Reaper, with dudes like Ghost of New Orleans, with Crap Gamer, with you're gonna find it's very lonely over there with guys like Jabari Clark and King Thrash, because the only way that they can commiserate with dudes like you is if you diss an Xbox. The only way they want to be friends with you is if you talking trash about Xbox. And when you're not talking trash about Xbox, T Reaper, them dudes ain't going to want to deal with you. And God forbid, I'm not trying to make fun of anything. God forbid you be in a podcast and you have one of your seizures, they'll probably be laughing at you. That's who these guys are.
Yep, because they don't care.
Because they clown Kid Smooth about his kids and his girlfriend. They clown he about his wife and his kids. That's who these guys are about that stupid Japanese box and these stupid video games. And the fact that you were coming to an Xbox podcast with a PlayStation logo talking shit just shows me who the fuck you guys are and who y'all are and who me and Heba have always known y'all are, which is why we don't fuck with you guys. Craig Simmons said, I just beat Death's Door while listening to you guys, and that's a small game. A little more than the AAA games. Yeah, well, Craig Simmons, that's because you a gamer.
That's right. 100%.
That most of these smaller games are better than these damn AAA games. They put more love into them. Like Cuphead, even though Cuphead is hard as shit, they put more love into those smaller games.
Right.
But anyway, other Zinc. This is crazy. This is crazy that the gaming community is like this, that this console war shit is still going on, that these PlayStation fans is so fucking upset over. Here's what's crazy about guys like that guy that came in here. Here's what's crazy about these PlayStation guys. They perpetuated this shit, Tony.
Yeah, they started this.
Oh, damn, so what? My name is Eric. What the fuck is anybody gonna do about it?
Right,
Tony, they perpetuated this shit. They kept this shit going. And now that y'all losing, y'all fucking mad? I don't understand. It's like talking shit all year about the fucking Kansas City Chiefs, and then the Kansas City Chiefs make it to the fucking Super Bowl. What the fuck is you mad about? You talk shit about them all year, right?
Yeah.
So y'all talk shit about Xbox forever, and now the shit didn't turn out like y'all thought it was going to turn out with y'all precious Jap station. Xbox ended up buying everything, and y'all mad. It's crazy. Rain G4 says they almost got Mooch fired from his job. They found out where he worked and started calling. And they doxed him. These motherfuckers are Rain G4. These niggas is crazy. Look. Tuck's co-workers wait for him by the water cooler every night when he going to work. They talk to him about PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking serious? Y'all work in the goddamn morgue. Ain't y'all got better shit to do? Like get some damn life insurance? There's somebody waiting by the goddamn cooler and shit to talk about video games. Yo, look, if I went into my job every day when I used to drive buses and there was a nigga sitting there waiting, yo, E, what's up? What's up this morning with you, erock? Like, yo, man, what you think about that PlayStation? Yo, man, Xbox has hey, look, nigga, do you see where we at? We in downtown Philadelphia. Do you see all these bad Italian and Russian bitches around us? If you don't get away from me and go get you some pussy, I'm gonna drop your ass right here and tell the boss why I dropped him. erock, why'd you drop this nigga at work? Because he was talking about PlayStation. Oh, okay, well, next time let me help you drop it. Like, come on, man, like, it's embarrassing, quite frankly. And I'm really glad that Sega man, please don't take no offense by this. I'm really glad that only my nephew and a few people even know that I was erock X, because some of the shit I did the last 7 years was fucking embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
It just was. It was embarrassing. Some of the shit he about did was embarrassing. Some of the I mean, we all, and you didn't get caught up in the shit because you never had motherfuckers coming at you like me and Hebot and Mr.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
We always had motherfuckers coming after us for years. Oh man, Xbox is trash. Wait till Helldivers come out. Every year, it's the same
Yep.
shit, you motherfuckers. Xbox is trash. Wait till Knack come out. Every fucking year.
Yeah.
Oh, Xbox is trash. Wait till Bug Snacks comes out. Look, I've been waiting for PlayStation to kill Xbox as long as the motherfuckers in New York were waiting for the Titanic to show up. Second man, that goddamn Titanic ain't showed up yet. They still, you ever see Ghostbusters 2? They still waiting for that goddamn Titanic to show up. These
Yep.
motherfucking PlayStation fans, look, yo, dog, I digress. I can't. Me and Sega Man are losing brain cells talking about this shit. You know what I mean? But I mean, if y'all want to know why Unlimited Production feels the way he feels about the gaming community, look no further. Retrofusion says real gamers are not bothered by the rumors. No, Retrofusion, I would like to correct you, sir. He looks like a fine gentleman. People with brain cells are bothered by the rumors.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I heard so much rumors, especially, I'm a blog. I heard so much rumors. Oh man, Henry Cavill was in Shazam. They're gonna do a movie together. Yeah, right. We found out that was nothing but, like, come on, man. You don't take these rumors. You take these rumors with a grain of salt, man. Other Zinc, talk. He pulls up to the water fountain, and his coworkers are there waiting to fucking browbeat him about video games. Yo, Tuck is crazy. I would have been to the human resources department, and I'd be like, yo, these niggas is harassing me every day. One dude tried to touch my butt. Like, yo, man, you gotta get these niggas fired. You gotta get these niggas out of here. Like, yo, they harassing me, man. They follow me, man. Like, I'd have got them out of there. I don't want to talk about no damn video games at work. Shit. But anyway, Sega man, this whole gaming community is wild. I hope that they haven't gotten you upset.
No, hell no.
Oh, thank you, because you got common sense. I hope they haven't gotten Hebot upset, because if Hebot get upset, he'll make an 8-hour video. He'll tell Paul Tassi to eat his ass or some crazy shit like that. It's nothing to be upset about. And I saw that Unlimited Production and the whole crew did a podcast. What's up, Louis Sprague? This shit is crazy. This gaming community is so wild, and they're so up in arms about the least little bit of thing. And I get it. I used to be that guy. I'm not gonna sit here in front. I used to be that dude. Sega man, I know it's gonna sound like I'm talking shit. It's just so liberating to not have to be erock X anymore. It's so liberating now. Now I'm not gonna say that I'm always gonna do the podcast with y'all. And I'm not gonna say my alter ego ain't gonna show up from time to time. But like, it's just so liberating to not be tethered to this gaming community no more. Erock, did you hear what they said? You hear what they saying about Xbox? I'm like, man, huh? Man, I just had to pay a fucking $200 water bill. What the fuck are you talking about? Xbox? What happened? Like, did the manager say something? Well, then don't worry about it.
Yep. Well, hey guys, my brother E-Rock got stuff to do. I have to go to work. He got to go, make lunch for his family, man. But I wanted to get brother E-Rock in here to get his truthful and ultimate opinion about what's just going on. That's been going on lately about the rumors of Xbox and all our games are going to go you're going to go to PlayStation and all this other stuff. Phil Spencer's getting fired.
The most successful business executive, other than the executives that run Netflix of the last 20 years, is going to get fired.
Yeah, right. Sarah Bond, they're going to let her go on Black History Month. Different things like that. You know what I mean? And we're going third party. So I wanted to get brother E-Rock's opinion, guys, about what's been going on. But like I said before, I don't listen to nobody unless when Phil comes out and addresses the true Xbox gaming community that supports Xbox when he comes out and talks about it next week, then we can go from there, break down what Phil says, and then we're going to do another podcast about it. I'm definitely going to have erock there. We're going to do another podcast about it, but I don't believe nothing until it comes from the horse's mouth. This is the dude that runs the gaming division. He is the man there that runs the gaming division. It's not what's his name? Dreamcast Pus Bubble guy. It's not none of those guys, all right?
IGN or Red Dragon, who told you that Phil Spencer's get fired this week. And,
right.
Sarah Bond is on her way out the door. Aaron Greenberg is working at Church's Fried Chicken. You hear all kinds of these motherfuckers. They wild, boy. Yo, they Sinker, man, these niggas are wild, dude. They wild.
They're bugging.
And they be like, oh, you're an Xbox guy. You're bothered by this. Like, nigga, the only thing I'm bothered by is your acne, Dreamcast guy. Get some fucking... They got creams and brushes and fucking Brillo pads for that shit. Take care of that shit. That nigga look like a plague victim from 1196. You need to... if I was Dreamcast guy, I would not be... Matter of fact, you wouldn't even see my face. There's a reason why Crap Gamer never showed his face. That nigga is like 900 pounds. So I see why that nigga never showed his face. Dreamcast guy, take the memo. Don't show your goddamn face, please. But anyway, Sega man, yeah, man. This community is wild. I don't even know why you still deal with them.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, guess what, guys? Me and erock got to go. We got to get out of here. But I want to thank everybody for coming and joining us, man. I really appreciate everybody. Shouts out to the chat. Everybody that came and rocked out with me and erock today on a one-on-one, talking about, just all the bullcrap, guys, that are going on in the gaming community. I believe everybody that's in here with us today, they don't believe the hype. They know that they don't know. They know that none of that stuff is true. None of these guys in here, these are diehard Xbox dudes. They're not weak at all. They have no weakness whatsoever.
Second man, you owe it before we go. Remember that song? Look at all these rumors. They follow me every day. Remember that song? I should have had that shit playing. I hear all these rumors. They follow me every day. More rumors than a motherfucker, man.
Hey, ER, that other song like you said about to do earlier, hoping and wishing and praying and hoping. Yes. You know what I mean? For Xbox to fall.
Yeah, you man. Know? Yeah.
But hey, man, I want to thank again my brother Eron for coming on and doing this with me real quick, because I got to get ready for work. I know he's got things that he has to do. He has things he does every day. Sometimes it's hard for Erock to come in and join us because he takes care of things at his house. There's things that Erock has to do. But it was great to rock out with Erock today, Wednesday, doing this little podcast we had here, man. But guys, look, you guys know this. We don't have nothing to worry about. We don't have nothing to worry about at all. Okay, we just don't. Xbox Xbox is a brand. Phil Spencer. I know what he's trying to do. He wants you to be able to play Xbox games everywhere. I understand that. I understand some people might not like what he's doing, but that's what they want to do. It's not taking away your console. They're already on the works of making another console that might be out in 2027. So, I mean, it's not going away, guys. Xbox is not going away. Xbox is everywhere. They're trying to get that mobile market. You guys know that. Xbox is going to be everywhere. Our consoles are not going anywhere. We're still going to be able to play on a console and have a gaming system from Microsoft, which is the Xbox brand. So, it's not going anywhere. We have nothing to worry about. It's these other companies, in reality, they need to be worried about what's going on over there. It's not Xbox you need to worry about. It's actually PlayStation that you need to worry about. I think Nintendo's kind of okay, but PlayStation really, look, just like Unlimited said yesterday, breaking news, they're closing more studios. There's closing more stuff. So they need to be worried about what's going on over on the Sony side. Not what's going on the Xbox side.
You know what you PlayStation guys are like? You like the motherfuckers in fucking... You like the motherfuckers in fucking the Gaza Strip right now worrying about, man, I wonder how them niggas in West Philly's doing. You worried about how we doing? Nigga, we worried about y'all. Over there with them bombs and shit and dirty drinking water and schools collapsing. The fuck is you worried about us for? The fuck are you PlayStation guys worried about us for? We should be worried about your brand. Y'all ship is sinking. Yo, right. Man, if you're in the comment section and you be in any other of these podcasts, do yourself a favor and do us a favor and do Sega Man a favor and link this podcast in the chat so that the world can hear some fucking common sense. Not two Xbox trying to make no, we're not trying to make sense of anything because we use our fucking brains and we use critical thinking. We can't
Right.
help it if the rest of the world can't use critical thinking and say that Xbox going third party doesn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm.
You won't know nothing until you hear from Satya Nadella, because contrary to popular belief, Satya Nadella pulls the strings over there at Xbox. Phil Spencer is the CEO, but he don't do shit without Satya Nadella signing the fuck off on it. And these guys didn't spend billions of dollars rebuilding the Xbox brand to put the Xbox fucking logo in a PlayStation store.
That's right.
And that's all I got to say about that. You can use critical thinking, or you can continue to use wishful thinking. And like somebody said in Bad Santa, shit in one hand and wish in the other. See which one fills up first.
Mm-hmm. Well, hey, man, on that note, man, I want to give a shout out to the whole chat. Everybody from Zinc to Rain G4 to Flip Money, all you guys, Retro Fusion, Lewis Frag, all you guys, Snooky Jackson, King James, all you guys that came in here and rocked out with us. I really appreciate you. Fire Boss, all you guys. Want to give a big shout out to the true Xbox podcasters that are out there real quick before me and E sign out. Want to give a shout out to Intro Media Gaming with our brother 100 and Flip, the script Flip Money that was in here chopping up game with us. Big shouts out to them, real Xbox bros. Big shouts out to them. Shouts out to Direct Gaming with our brothers on New Legal, our brother New Legal on there with his podcast. Big shouts out because that's a true Xbox podcast, period.
Yeah,
It just is.
yeah,
So big shouts out to him and his crew, and big shouts out to the Unlimited Truth, man, with our brother Unlimited Productions, man, that is always on fire. Our young brother is always on fire, man. He's always on point. You know what I mean? He's doing very, very well for himself. He's doing very, very well for his channel. I am very proud of Unlimited Productions. I really am. And he's doing a great job, man, with his podcast, his videos, and everything, man. He is so on point. And, man, that dude bleeds green. Definitely, 100%. Big shouts out to you, brother Unlimited. Man, we will be getting together soon. And big shouts out to all you guys that rock out with us. Big shouts out to our brother, the most powerful gamer, Hebot, man. Big shouts out to Hebot, man. When he does We Got Next, maybe we'll have one of those podcasts soon. He's been busy. You know, he's doing a lot of stuff right now. He's got a lot of things going on, Hebot. But big shouts out to Hebot, Tuck, Dea, 4568, other Zinc. All you guys rock, man. Big shouts out to you guys. Me and E-Rock are out of here. E, is there any last words or any things you want to say, man, before we sign off?
Nothing but bye-bye.
All right, guys. Peace. And remember, we're eating good over here. Sony needs to worry about what's going on over there, because you guys got to keep hoping and wishing and praying and hoping. All right? Peace.